A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Kyle Busch, welcome to Menards. What can I help you with today?
Well, I've got my shopping list right here. I need some green treated lumber. I need a brown Mastercraft door. I need red Clearview cabinets and some blue Dutch Boy paint.
Those are M&Ms.
And?
At Menards, we carry the world's best selection of home improvement products to help you complete your next project.
You've got more of these, right?
It's all gonna fit in your car?
I got a trunk.
Save big money at Menards.
This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited.
Racetrack to road. Mobil 1 Motor Oils make whatever you drive more beautifully.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Carvana Cup Series here at Texas Motor Speedway for the IBCS 140 qualifying. It is going to be an exciting weekend for the fourth chase race of the Carvana Cup Series chase for the championship. So far, it has been a very exciting chase. Going over the points, the chase standings currently. Right now, Cam's in the lead with 108 points. Then Jalen with 97, Ross with 88 after his win at Watkins Glen. Mystic with 64, King with 63, Way with 61. Zab with 35, Dell with 27, Ewan with 27, and Bryce with 12. So, Bryce has yet to qualify for a chase race, hoping to turn it around here at his best track, which is Texas Motor Speedway. Also, some more big news with the person sitting P6, Way, who was suspended after saying some pretty vulgar things after the race last weekend, now sits out at probably one of his best racetracks. So, another positive for Bryce. Really a big piece of competition missing this weekend, so that will certainly help out Bryce. But yeah, right now the points battle really heating up. We'll take a look at the rest of the points situation. Here's the full season points. Jane with 806. That is going to be Kansas 748. And we scroll down. And there is 51st there. So 51 drivers have scored points, and I believe we're going to see some more this weekend. But yeah, that is going to do it for the points update right now here in the Carvana Cup Series, and I believe we should get going here eventually after this commercial break.
So tell me, why did you choose Frontier Fiber as your new internet provider? Well, it's strong, it just gets the job done, and I do not have to lag during my races anymore. So the people out there who have Frontier Fiber can watch our car race at Road America. Just better internet with Frontier Fiber. It's just good. We'll see you. Buy Frontier Fiber today.
And back here in the Carvana Cup Series as we are about ready to start up qualifying. Already our first qualifier here is Handel, who had some PF yesterday in the Frontier Secondary Series. It was a great race to watch, but now we are going to start it up here. And we are going to be underway here in qualifying. 50 minutes for the first for the non-chase drivers, then the last chase drivers. The chase drivers will go last in the final 10 minutes, so it'll be a full 60-minute qualifying session, as you usually see on the weekends. So we're going to start up the timer on 49. But here comes Handel in that number 9 Lumar Chevrolet Camaro into turn number 1. It has been a problems area, I believe, for some drivers with the spinning. It is quite really weird with the grip in turn 1. I don't know what it is, but you can easily spin there. So we'll see how that affects the race and qualifying today. But Handel right now coming back to the line. We'll see what time he can run. And he will run himself a 31.367, so that will, I don't know how that'll do, but a lot of drivers running like 30-second laps and stuff, so we'll see. But here is Americano in the number 32 machine, involved in that incident yesterday with Handel. Sorry, let me just close this here. Sorry about that, guys. But we'll see what Americano can do. And coming into turn number 1. Oh, look at that. A little bit slidey there. I don't know what that was all about, but and running a bit high in turn 3 and 4. I don't know if that's the method. Oh, very close to the wall, but back to the start-finish line. He will go below Handel to 31.467, 2/10 off. But here is James. And that number 09 machine, Amazon. I don't think we've seen this car before. And now, James is going to start his qualifying lap. Here we go. Let's ride on board. So running a bit low on the racetrack there in turn number 1. We'll see what he does in turn 3 and 4. And back to the line. What will the time be? It will go to P3, 31.479. We'll see what Optimus can do. And that number 25, I believe. Yeah, 25, Amtrak machine. New scheme. A lot of new schemes this weekend for Texas. And I believe, let's see what he could do, and he will go P4, 31.817. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if this is his lap now or not, but oh, into the wall. So not many drivers here this afternoon. At least to start off qualifying, very quiet. And what does he run?
Dude, BC. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think he thinks it's like a other.
All right, well, nothing going on here. So we are going to go to Carvana commercial break, I believe. Yeah, nobody else going on, but going to Carvana commercial break here at 10.
So tell me, why did you choose Frontier Fiber as your new internet provider? Well, it's strong, it just gets the job done, and I do not have to lag during my races anymore. So the people out there who have Frontier Fiber can watch our car race at Road America. Just better internet with Frontier Fiber. It's just good. We'll see you. Buy Frontier Fiber today.
This is me. And I drive this sponsor. If I didn't have Credit One Bank as one of my primary sponsors in the Carvana Cup Series, I might as well become
pancakes!
What are you waiting for? Get Credit One Bank today.
I think it's time to change the speedway package in general, like the entire rules package, like start from ground zero, you know?
Whoa, whoa, guys, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
You keep jumping out of gear. What do you want to do?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, Coca. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh,
Should probably go.
can you feel it? Can you feel it?
20 laps into this race and Aurora is already pitting. Wow, that was fast. Hold on, I want to see a replay. Oh, never saw that. She's dominated with this one sponsor. Interesting. She fails to get a strike. Those burgers look good. She's watching the race from the TV, and now Aurora's doing a nice deed by giving a tattoo. You blink an eye and you miss all the stuff Aurora did. Impressive. Aurora always impressive. Hey man, you me off back there. What you gonna do about it? Oh man. Alright, fine.
Are we good?
We're good.
And we're back here in the Carvana Cup Series after commercial break. I know it's a bit long, but we don't have anything going on. No changes to the qualifying board just yet. Very quiet weekend, surprisingly. So, yeah, we'll see if there will be any changes here very shortly with some of the drivers. I think I saw somebody Moonlight or somebody. I don't know. Mystic, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, right now, nothing really going on. Yeah, nothing going on right now. So, Moonlight, I don't know if he's gonna... Did he already go? He might have already went. Hunter is probably gonna go here. Yeah, he's gonna go. So, Hunter... quite a long-time driver in the Carvana Cup Series. We'll see what lap he's going to be able to put up. Is D2 going to have a full season next year? Yes, it will. It's going to be a little bit more organized, a little bit more lined up with the Cup Series schedule. But yeah, here is Hunter. We'll see what he can do. He's been practicing for a little bit, I believe. And off turn 4, he's going to come back to the line to start his qualifying lap. And oh, look how sideways he is in turn 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, unbelievable. That is crazy sideways right there, but now entering turns 3 and 4. Did he run a little bit too high? I don't know. I really don't know what the fastest line in 3 and 4 is. Super close to the wall, but is this pole? It is. It's a 31.304. It's top of the board for him. And here is KJ. I believe this is JJ Racer. If any of you guys remember him, I believe he raced all the way back in Bristol, but not 100% sure. Could be somebody different. And sort of here playing with the throttle there. We'll see what he can do. Coming to the line to start his lap. And ripping that top line. We'll see if it'll make any difference. Back to the line. And he will go P3 of 31.4. So that's a pretty good lap for him. I don't think he'll be able to make the race, though. Because remember, only 2 drivers make it in because of the cut line. Brian Jr. here. But right now, Hunter and Handel look like they are the ones to get into this race. Oof is here as well. Actually, we should have 3 qualifiers. Non-chase driver qualifiers. Should. 15. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Was it 15? But here's Brown Jr. No one's going. I guess we're just AFK in the middle of the in the middle of the racetrack. Okay. Aw. I am so tired. Oh, Brian Jr. is getting pole. Not pole. Well, just looking at something. This code. It's kind of embarrassing. Right now, it's going to be Oof in that number 45. Progressive Toyota Camry machine. And Oof, traditionally pretty good at qualifying. Race pace has really always been his struggle point, but we'll see if he can turn that around this weekend and get himself into a good qualifying spot and a good finishing position. Here's Oof in that number 45. Ripping the top way up there. We'll see. Will this hurt him? 185 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Lifts just out of the gas, down to like 170. And coming back to the start-finish line, we'll see what lap that'll be. And it will go to pole as a 30.929. That is a great lap for Oof. And here's Trey. Yeah, Oof 4/10 ahead of the field. But here's Trey, who's been a long-time driver and was originally just one of the really, really good rookies. Had a lot of pace around the mid part of the season where we were really starting to take off in member count. So I'd say Trey is one of the first to join in that era. But yeah, he's done pretty well this season. Raced about half the season, and he's done pretty well. So it's really exciting to see what he can do here in the Carvana Cup Series as he comes to the line to start his lap. And into turn number 1. That grip there, that's like, it's that darker patch, it's like slidey, super slidey. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll see. And way up the track he goes. I don't know if that's the method there. We'll see. Back to the line. He will go. Oh, that is not the lap at all. 31.663. So not a lap at all. He wants to see. Next one to go out will be the number 79 of Mixel. I believe he raced Daytona. And hasn't made a race since, I don't believe, but now trying to make it back here at Texas. Probably it's going to be his best bet with the cut. Small amount of people here. We'll see what Meme can do here down the front straightaway. 175, 176 miles an hour into turn 1. Really ripping the bottom lane. Does he push it too much on exit? Into the wall he goes. And not the exit at all he wants to see. That is going to be his lap. It's going to be over. No doubt. Unless he could somehow put up something. Yeah, 31.679. That is last there, unfortunately. Not last. Second to last, sorry. But the next guy to go out will be Brian Jr., who has been here all the way at the very start of the season, really. One of the first few drivers. Really, unfortunately, hasn't had too much success in the Cup Series. But yesterday, he ran kind of well in the Frontier Secondary Series. That was always exciting to see. Frontier absolutely put on a show yesterday. I would definitely go back and watch Darlington. Darlington always puts on a show. And it sure did yesterday. But we'll see what Brian Jr. can do. And that number 36, Arby's Machine. And here he goes down the front straightaway. A bit faster in a turn 1 than Meme. About 178, running a bit up high. And we'll see the exit. A pretty good, decent looking exit here. Up to 180 into turn number 3. Did he run a bit too high? I don't know. This looks good compared to some of the other laps. As he comes back to the line, he'll go to, oh no, it's a 31.767. All right. Oh no. Yeah, that is second to last there. So that is not. Oh, wow. Not the lap at all he wants to see. Yeah, but we'll take a look at the timing board once again. Here it's going to be Oof, Hunter, Handel that are probably going to be the guys to make it into the race. Then JJ, basically everybody below a 31.367 is out, unfortunately. So really tough for them. That's just how it is here sometimes, but I don't know what Mystic's doing, but yeah, we're going to head back to commercial break here in the Carvana Cup Series.
Laps into this race and Aurora is already pitting. Wow, that was fast. Hold on, I want to see a replay. Oh, never saw that. She's dominated with this one sponsor. Interesting. She fails to get a strike. Those burgers look good. She's watching the race from the TV? And now Aurora's doing a nice deed by giving a tattoo. You blink an eye and you miss all of the stuff Aurora did. Impressive. Aurora always impressive.
And back here in the Carvana Cup Series as Ewan in the number 17 Toyota machine is going to go out here. Chase driver is going to go a little bit earlier than a lot of the other guys, so we'll be seeing Ewan and see what he can do. He's been quite a shocker in the chase so far to many drivers, but we'll see what Ewan can do in this Toyota machine as he comes back to the line. Here he goes. Ewan, first chase driver of the day, and already into the wall, but 179. Did he go a little too high in turn one? I don't know. Ewan down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Can he pull up an upset? Ewan back to this line. It's gonna go 31.483. That is not the lap, really. Yeah, that is not a very super good lap for him at all. But for no practice, that's pretty good. As Nye has joined the game. Dude, I low-key have to go to the bathroom, bro. Low-key have to go to the bathroom. I can't stop. Should I throw the red flag? Uh, 84. Yeah, he's good, I believe. He should be good. But here's Nick. Nick, yesterday, conflict on track with some of the drivers in the FSS. He actually ran really, really good at the start of the race and then was unable to, had a pit road issue and hurt him really badly, but we'll see. Can he make the race today? Nick has been somewhat quick. About 180 into turn 1. We'll see what he does on exit. I think he's decent. Nick into turn 3. Out of turn 4, can Nick get it done? As he comes back to the line. And, oh no, it is going to be short of making the race. And yeah, 31.629 for him. But here is going to be Zoll in the number 52 machine. The man who has been very quick on pace this whole season, yet hasn't been able to make the chase. We'll see what Zoll can do here in the number 52 machine. Already 185, 186 miles an hour entering turn number 1. That is absolutely ridiculous. Zoll absolutely flying right now. Can he get on pole? And into turn number 3. Out of turn 4. Can Zoll get on pole? He is able to. It's a 30.913. It's top of the board for Zoll in the number 52 machine. '84, you good? So John, who just gets to the number 84 now, looking to get into this race here. Rich boy Josh, 25. Do you think Nick Sanchez gets a win this season? I don't know, but he could shock the field. In racing, there's really, and especially Carvana, there is no certain. And here comes John. John down the back straightaway. Looks like we have a number issue in chat. But John, can he pull up a shocker here? I don't think we've seen him yet in Carvana Cup. And back to the start-finish line. He will go. It's around mid-pack there, I believe. Mid-pack near the bottom. Yeah, 31.596. So, an alright lap, but not gonna do it, I don't believe. Here's Foxy, though. The number 92 machine. I'm just excited for these chase drivers to get going on their laps, bro. This is, okay. Oh, okay, Cams. I guess we'll have to, do I need to call somebody, or, I don't know if I'll have to call somebody, but, Foxy fan, I'm excited for some of these chase drivers to go on their laps. It is so crazy to see what they could do, but right now, Foxy on a great lap right now. Or not great, but a decent lap. He could get himself into the race here. Going 180 into turn number 1. This could make the race. I'm not 100% sure, but... Oh, and way up the track he goes in turns 3 and 4. Really settle it all. Yeah, Foxy, yeah, does not get it done. But here's PCJ, the number 01. Hey, no pro. How you doing? And into the wall he goes on exit. Will that hurt his the start of his lap? Already looks like it is. As PCGA trying to get himself into the race. What can he do? Running the bottom in 3 and 4. Cam saying it's not it. Is it, though? And no, it is not. 32.767. Unfortunately, will not get the job done. As here is Nye in the number 86 machine, sponsored by IBCS, sorry. The title sponsor of this race, Interstate Batteries Cup Series. Thank you to him, but what can I do? I believe he's been somewhat quick this season. And coming back to the start-finish line, he'll go. Oh, P3. That's a 31.083 for him, and that is a great lap for him. I believe that should make the race. But here is Josh Berry, a.k.a. Christian, a.k.a. SGTBG. I don't know. Soul. I don't know what people want to call him. But it's we call him Josh Berry in the number 4. Josh Berry, pretty quick yesterday, had a rough day in FSS. Was pretty fast, just pit road penalty at the start of the race. Knocked him all the way to the back. Into the wall he goes, but knocked him all the way to the back. How can he bounce back from this? Can he bounce back like he did yesterday? Running the bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh, so close to the wall. Oh my goodness. Almost up to 180 miles an hour into turn number 3. Can this be pole position for him? As he comes back to the line, he will go. Oh, no. He will not go to pole, but he will go mid-pack 31.483. So unfortunate for him. Well, while we wait, I think we're going to interview some of the chase drivers before they go out on their qualifying laps. I'm just going to wait for a little bit for the stream to kick in. Actually, no, wait. I think Wei has something to say. I think Wei might have something to say. Hold on, let me just get Wei up in here. Wei. We'll go down here. No, we're gonna interview Wei here. We're gonna interview Wei. We're gonna interview Wei. Wayland Gamer TV. For the second time this season, interviews have been really not your strong suit, but just take us through what happened last week in your post-race interview.
Dude, Way's not even here, bro.
Dude, I look like a fan. I look like a fan.
Yeah, you are a fan.
I am a fan. I am a huge fan of Wayland Gamer. Anyway, any of you chase drivers, we're gonna start it off with Cams. Hi, Cams. Hi, Cams, buddy. Cams, how do you feel going into this qualifying? Where do I look, by the way? Did I look at the big red circle?
Eyes. Look at the Asian eyes.
He is far from Asian.
That's not a good thing to say.
In the red circle. That's a really unsafe area to look, though, Cams. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Maybe if King's fat head wasn't in the way. This is definitely the most fastest I've been in a while. Hopefully I can take a pole. Your big red circle is so big.
Such a boring interview, bro.
Dude, they are talking about big red circles right now. I would not call that boring. I think this might be the 3rd best interview of the season. The 4th best interview of the season, behind 2 of Wei's own personal interviews. So,
What about Dell and Ewan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they also take the cake too. But we're gonna interview Bryce for if he's here, not making me look like a fan. Bryce, are you here?
Sure is. Bryce is here.
Bryce, you were fast here in the spring, I'm pretty sure, and it looks like you're fast once again. How is your confidence going into your qualifying lap?
I don't really know, cause like one small mistake, cause like this track is very interesting, cause like in turn one, if you go way too high, cause the car slides up when you go in turn one, if you go way too high, you're gonna get in the wall, and that's pretty much gonna ruin your lap. And you also just have to take turn three like very perfectly in order to like get a solid lap. But like I wouldn't say I'm too confident, but like I feel like I can make the race as long as I just keep it clean on my lap and just don't be an absolute idiot. So yeah.
Also, I was screwing around Thursday night, and into turn one, like a couple times, I just spun out on nothing. What is that there? What do you think the reason behind that is?
I think it's just like real life. You know how in turn 3 and 4, there's like a little bump in there, and you see drivers like Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, and all of them spin off of that. I think that might be the case here in turn one. So that bump is very dangerous. You do not want to take turn one super hard, or else you're just gonna go around.
Yeah, like how Kyle Busch like really just sucks at in the Big 25.
See,
just
now
really,
this is when we
like
stop.
really just
See, this
sucks.
is
But
when
we're
we
gonna talk
stop.
with Mystic here. Hey, Mystic. Hi, Mystic. Well, how is your confidence going in this qualifying?
It's okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter where you qualify because everyone is within like the same few tenths again, kind of like Charlotte. So what's gonna matter is that you get on the restart and you go out front, and then you sit there the whole race because everyone's too close. So the goal of this race is to make the race and then just get good restarts. That's how I won last time because I was like too slow, and then I just got a good restart, and then I won. So if we want to repeat the win, all we have to do is be fast like Xfinity Mobile in qualifying, and then do nothing in the race and sit there and get a free win.
You actually stood still for this interview, by the way. So congrats to you.
Dude,
you don't
Xfinity
like
Mobile is not sponsored.
You do not get
Shut up.
sponsored by that, dude.
I do. You want to see it?
Verizon Internet.
How much money do you get from that sponsorship?
You're gonna have to get a lot.
DC,
Yeah?
I did add you.
You did add me? Okay.
Dude, Jalen, what's so funny?
Yes, so this is the gear rental car.
The Instagram, you know.
What happened to
Instagram, I saw.
Verizon?
What
Why Xfinity over Verizon?
Nah, nothing.
Because it's better.
Yeah, because it's better. Because it's better.
Should I still be here?
Oh, and actually a car was spawned.
Nah, get out.
Ow,
I got
crossed! Ow, it broke my head. I broke my bones.
Oh, yeah.
Get out, BC. Get out. Get out. Get
Mystic,
out.
you run so like a geriatric. To keep it
How's that?
Back content.
What? Oh yeah, wait. We're just gonna be going, aren't we? Yeah, who's going? Help.
Back content.
What?
You know, I don't think I can race.
Oh, I can race. All right. Why are we in the
I'll land
commentary
on top
booth? Why are you here?
I got moved.
Oh my gosh.
Move me back.
Anyway, here's Hod, the number 7 Toyota machine. I believe it's a Toyota. I don't know. Yeah, he is a Toyota. Why are you here? Who invited you here? Yep. All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna.
He's a random China guy, by the way. Hayden Deegan. Can you get Hayden Deegan?
No, I believe he's actually. Yeah, I believe.
He's genuinely just not supposed to be going right now.
Yeah, just.
No.
Here's Hod, but. Hod, really slow to the line. I don't know what's going on here. Wait, what's happening? Did he think it was his outlap or what? What? Wow, really? What in the world is going on here? Yo, really way off the pace. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I don't know. But here's Zyler. Oh, we're actually going to turn up the track.
Yeah.
And you have a, okay. Well, I mean,
Now,
if you don't make it, if the timer runs out, I do not really care because you were here on time, so.
You're good. Now it works.
Here's Zyler, number 27. Been quite a while since we've seen him out on the track, and now today he's making his return here at Texas. Ripping the top. We'll see what Zyler can do here in the Carvana Cup Series. And already 180 coming to cross the line. Can he get any more coming to turn 1? Got up to 181. But now down to 150 into the corner. And somewhat close to the wall there. We'll see. 185 entering turn number 3. Wow. That is quick. And as he comes back to the line, he will go to a 31.417. Is that going to make the race? It'll be questionable. It's behind handle. But now it's time for the chase drivers to go on out here. And we are going to change up that timer. Change up that timer. Here we go. So timer has started. Timer has started.
31.4, I'm expecting should be not enough.
But the chase driver's now ready to go.
Let's go after here. That's 4, 5 for Cam, 6 for Wade, 6 for October.
Oh, looks like King's going to be the first one to go out here in the racetrack machine.
Okay, so I should be able to make it if one of the drivers gets so slow. Not that I mean.
Yeah, with the chase driver locked in, remember, if they had like a somewhat competitive lap, they'll just automatically be locked into the race. But if it's a little bit too far off the pace, they will be knocked out, and that will definitely hurt their chase. Here is King, the number 94 machine, already up to 183 miles an hour, entering turn 1.
That's what I always do. That's my line.
And now King, down the back straightaway, 183, 84, 85, 86 miles an hour into turn number 3. This is looking quick, the fastest I believe we've seen all day. Can King get to the pole for the first time in a long time? And he is unable to. It's a 30.942. It's P3.
7th.
So the next guy to go out will be Cam's the man who has won 10 times a season. Still looking for number 11. Has been on quite a bit of a cold streak in terms of for him. And Cam's And trying to go for pole. He looked pretty quick in practice. And we'll see his data, what he does here. We're going to ride on board with him.
Goes 166. Why did I go 150?
And now down the back straightaway, 180 miles an hour. 83. We'll see. As he comes back to the line, can he get the pole? He is unable to. P4 behind King.
Oh.
And next guy to go out will be Jalen, and that number 88 machine came just short behind Ross last week at Watkins Glen. Now trying to get it done here at the Oval. Hasn't been able to do it this season. We'll see, can he do it today? 186 miles an hour he gets up to, 183 into the corner, running the top. I don't know. Haven't seen anybody do that. And down the back straightaway, 185 into turn number 3. Super high speeds for Jalen. The road course ringer. Will he be able to get it done at the Oval? He is unable to. 31.250. Next guy going out, it's Mystic. And that 02 won in the spring here at Texas after a wild race. And we'll see if Mystic can run a good lap here, get on pole, and defend that title as the defending race winner at Texas. As here he goes. 186, slides way into the turn. And down the back straightaway. Mystic, 185. Will Mystic get to pole? As back to the line, he will go to P4 behind King of 30.963. But here is Bryce. The man who has probably been the fastest at Texas overall. Definitely the man to watch out for pole. Bryce has missed the last few chase races. Now in an uphill climb to somehow find a way to get back to the top into the grass. But 186 miles an hour down the front straightaway into the wall. And 161. Slowest he gets down to. We'll see what can he do. Bryce running the bottom. Doesn't get up to the speeds everybody else did, but really running super close to the line. Coming back to the start-finish line. He will go. Oh, it's around mid-pack of 31.150. That is not a super good lap, especially from what we've really been seeing out of him. And Ross, and the number 51 machine, the defending race winner, won last week at Watkins Glen after qualifying P10. Ross trying to get into the race and continue his championship march, which was completely unexpected. 3 P3 in standings currently. A crazy march. Oh, and into the wall. Does he go into the wall? I believe he did. And coming back to the start-finish line. Ross looking pretty decent here. And he goes to a 31.279. So it's a decent lap for him. But here is Dell or Zav. I don't know what we're doing, dude. Dell, that number 18 Cactus Jack machine. Dell, kind of known for his radio, driver radio quotes and all that stuff. But Dell also somewhat fast here at some of these racetracks. So always unexpected to see what he could do. Usually good on the road courses, but can he get it done at the oval? Here comes Dell to the line to start his lap, 185 miles an hour. And 168, was that too quick? I don't think he got down the track enough, into the wall, I believe. And so now Dell, entering 3, off turn 4. Dell looking for pole. Can he get to pole? He is unable to. And around mid-pack near the bottom of 31.404. And here's Zav in the number 56 National Debt Relief Ford Mustang machine. I remember in the spring he brought out the last caution because he spun by himself. It was it was super embarrassing for him. Felt really bad about it. So he cost the win, but now, look at him now in the chase, fighting for a championship. And we'll see what can he do. Down the back straightaway, timer is up. And to turn number 3. Out of 4. What can Zav do? And it is, yeah, around the bottom there. So, yeah, not the best of laps at all. 31.963. Wow. But I believe that is it. I don't think we should allow. Yeah, qualifying ended. Was he here before? I don't think he was. So yeah. But yeah, that is going to be it here for qualifying in the Carvana Cup Series for Texas. So right now, as the order is, it's Zol, Oof, King, Mystic, Chevy, Nye, Bryce, Jalen. Ross, P9, Hunter, P10, Handel, P11, Dell, P12. Looks like, I believe it might be Ewan who might get the chase lock. I don't know about Zav, though. I'm not 100% sure about Zav, so yeah, but I believe that's going to be it. But yeah, that's going to be it here for the Carvana Cup Series. See you tomorrow here at 1 o'clock, around the same time, for the race, the IBCS 140. It is going to be a fun one.